is Al Pacino's fourth kid, so I think he gets it. He's probably had so much experience telling his nannies to take care of his children.
Right.
So why do you think his age is going to
fire?
Yeah, why do you think his age is going to make it so much more difficult for him to communicate with nannies now, right?
Well, I mean, first of all,
we have a lot in common.
It's embedded in the question, as Michael's asked it, that you've outsourced the raising to nannies. And again, I respect the hell out of your work. Okay? I
You
really
want to see
do.
good Al Pacino movies, you got to have nannies. Otherwise, I'm
Listen,
taking these kids on set, changing diapers.
I think, well, let me ask you a question then.
Sure.
So you're making the point that if I want your work, then there's a cost to that. And I recognize that. But
Right.
why can't I just say, listen, I love Al Pacino's work, and the guy shouldn't be a father?
Well, you're more than welcome to say that. I just don't agree with it.
I mean, I imagine that you're biased because you are a father and you're you.
Right.
Right? So I'm not expecting
like relationships,
you to agree.
romance is finance. It's
Yeah.
the same thing with kids, I think.
Romance is... Wait, I don't know that I've heard that expression.
Yeah, if you got the money to keep it up, then go for it.
That's a good point. Actually,
You know, and
Alexis...
I got a lot of money.
That's true. I do actually have facts on that, too. As of 2022, the estimated cost of raising a child until they are 18 is just under $300,000.
Yeah.
That means older fathers are usually more financially prepared to have children because they've had a lifetime to build up their savings. They're going to be more relaxed, less phased. In comparison, a lifeguard, get this, makes on average $32,000 a year, and he doesn't even get a bonus if he saves someone.
Oh, man, that's terrible.
Right? So a child would definitely stress out that guy.
I'd let them all drown.
Exactly. Alexis.
And
Alexis.
this is our John.
I like this guy.
That's right. That's right. You get what
Speaks
you
from
pay
the
for.
heart.
Yeah.
I'm working on my tan. Playing the field, getting laid.
How many
I'm not
kids do you
saying
have?
I'm not saying you should be the judge of all things. I'm just saying there's only one topic.
Sure.
But Alexis, don't you think we should be taking kids away from poor lifeguards instead?
No, I don't. I mean, first of all, we live in a gig economy. So whereas that may be, the number for what a lifeguard makes, show me a lifeguard that doesn't have a couple other gigs on the side. Yeah, I mean, it's probably like a stand-up comedian or he's in a band or
God bless.
whatever. Yeah, so I'm just being real. I generally do like to talk to lifeguards because you have 6 kids, you take them to the pool for the day if it's the summer. And so I end up talking to the lifeguards. And generally, it's the same thing like with an Uber driver. I mean, you're not meeting Uber drivers who are just Uber drivers. They have a lot going on.
Yep.
You listen to their music, you hear the jokes or whatever it is, right? And so I just don't think that those numbers, even though I understand how we got there, are really reflective of what's going on. Now,
fair there, but older guys got to be the safest to raise kids, right?
On the basis
when you
of
mention those numbers,
money,
I don't want to have any kids.
But you're saying it's just about money. I don't think it's just about money. I mean, and this is the thing. Like, yes, that's an average number, right? That you cited about what it costs to raise kids. Let me tell you, I have 6 kids. I make a life out of cutting coupons. You don't think I can? I make money at the supermarket. Okay, they pay me at this point because of the way that I can work the coupons, and that's just a reality. Okay,
that's a skill.
And so it is a skill. It is a skill.
You have resting coupon face.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm at that age where I'm
coupon
all about
Alexis.
coupons.
That's what they call
Well,
it.
I'm just saying. Listen, I credit you for having not only a lot of talent, but that your talent has really made you a lot of money, and I think that's great, and it can provide for generations. I imagine, but that's not to say like I'm not really starving or suffering in any way, even though I don't have as much money as you. And I wonder about the lifeguard also. I mean, certainly there are ones who may not be able to make ends meet, but I don't think that that's a biological concern in the same way that age is, again, unfortunately.
Growing up in the Bronx, I wanted to be a lifeguard once.
Did you?
And now,
What
thank God,
happened?
I'm hearing those numbers.
Do you think you could
I don't
play
even want to look
one?
at it.
Maybe you could play it in a movie.
I would love to do that.
The saddest,
see it.
most internally damaged lifeguard ever.
That's right.
Right.
I want
Get out of the water.
I want to see a Baywatch remix star another than Al Pacino a day.
I think you'd have the theater to yourself for that one, too.
Oh, yeah. Everyone else could get the hell out.
Well, then let's start there because Al Pacino's he's not even retired. He actually is still working.
That's right. I'm going to be doing several movies.
I know, but actually, Al, before the actors strike, it's the way you keep bringing the movie up, but you were already you already planning to shoot the new Heat movie. So aren't you worried that Roman might distract you from your real love, which is acting? I don't want to see a half-assed effort from you. I really like the first Heat.
I never bring my personal stuff to work.
Yeah.
You know, when I go on set, I'm ready. I'm ready to load. I'm Dirty Harry. I'm everyone
okay.
you can think of. I'm Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction, bitch.
Are you really
I'm pretty
making a
good.
new Heat movie? Is that real?
If I can
real.
hold the gun, yeah.
What the hell's the name of it? Heat 2 Completely Overcooked?
Burns.
That's insane.
Damn. This 65-year-old's ages too. Hey?
Yeah.
I mean, even I have my limits. How are you going to make a Heat 2 20 years later when all the actors are in their early 90s?
Well, we're going to put Bobby in a wheelchair. And he didn't die at the end.
Adam
It's a whole
Driver is
rewrite.
playing the lead. So,
Oh, I love
yeah,
him.
He's stepping
He'd
in.
make a great dad.
Yeah.
I think he would. I think he would.
great.
Anything other than Darth Vader's slow learning nephew, like he played in that movie. He was the worst villain in all the Star Wars.
Yeah,
he was
I
like the
know.
school shooter of the dark side.
I love
It was like
Adam
taking
Driver.
it was like taking NyQuil in a syringe.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
He looked like he was going to cry and shoot up a classroom with a lightsaber.